Today I want to give you a brief overview of the Payap wallet. When you log into your wallet, the first page that comes up is the overview page. On this page you're going to see the navigation bar on your left. You've got overview, add funds, payments, and transaction history. We'll have different videos at different times to show you in more detail how to tour your site and to understand your Payap wallet. But today basically what we're going to discuss is how you can withdraw funds. So on the overview page, you have a basic snapshot of the transactions that have taken place within your wallet in the order that they took place. So here under recent transactions, you're going to show the date and the time, the transaction details, the status, which would be confirmed or pending, the amount of the transaction, and the balance that's left in your account after that transaction took place. So you can see here on balance, I've got 10.86 XTB. Now your next question, I'm sure, is what is XTB? XTB is the abbreviation for Thunderbolt, which is a cryptocurrency that's tethered to the euro. Now, what that means is it's associated with the price of the euro. It mirrors the price of the euro. So if you have 100 Thunderbolt, it's equal to 100 euros. If you have 1,000 Thunderbolt, it's equal to 1,000 euros. It's tethered or tied to the price of the euro. And we use the Thunderbolt cryptocurrency in the wallet because this wallet is based on the blockchain. And if you don't understand the blockchain, it's a little bit complicated, but basically just Google it and it'll help you to understand that it's what all of the banking is going to. I've got one article here to show you quickly that shows 80+ corporations working on blockchain and distributed ledgers. It says here digitized, secure, and tamper-proof. And that's the reason they're moving to the blockchain. We have companies like Microsoft, Goldman Sachs, we have UPS, FedEx, we have Walmart, we have the United Nations. I mean, all of the companies are moving to the blockchain technology, and it's for a very good reason because it's secure. And we already have that in the Payap wallet. Now, I don't keep track of the euro, the price of the euro, and you can see right now in my particular account it's showing Canadian dollars, but I also don't do business in Canadian dollars. I need to know what my account is showing in USD. So you can go right down here to this little cog setting tab, and you can go right here where it says display currency, and I can change this to USD right here. I click save changes, I add my PIN, that's done successfully. I go back to the overview and you can see that now mine is showing in USD. And that's how I want it to show, because every transaction that takes place, if I have to figure out the difference in euro and Canadian or whatever currency is showing in my account, I want it to show in USD. You may want it to show in your currency, and that's easy for you to do by clicking on that settings tab and changing that in your settings. So the next thing you're going to need to do is go up here to account settings. When you click on this, you're going to see there's security, activity, help, logout. We'll go over several of these things in different videos, but today we're going to go over your profile and what you need to do to be able to withdraw funds from your account or to send funds to someone else. So the first thing you'll want to do is upload your identification. This is what's called KYC. It stands for Know Your Client or Know Your Customer, and it's a way of verification for banks to be sure they're sending the person that's on the information, that they're verifying their identity. So we're going to need copies of a picture, government issued photo ID. So you can choose your ID here. I've chosen passport. You're going to have to enter the information on the document numbers, the state of issuance, the issue date, and the expiration date. And then you upload that file. So I uploaded my passport by clicking right here. And then I also uploaded my proof of address. So we need to know that your address is accurate according to the information that we have. And we can do that by seeing your bank statement. It doesn't have to show the balance on your bank. It just needs to show that it's a bank statement with your current address, or it can be a utility bill. So once you've uploaded that information in this greenish turquoise box here, it's going to show that it's going to be around 72 hours for that to be approved and verified. Now that 72 hours, if you start on Friday, might be a little longer than that because it's 72 banking hours. And that's going to take some time for you to get this taken place. So you may not want to use your card for the first way to withdraw funds. The first thing you may want to do is to withdraw funds to your bank, which can be done immediately if we have your information. So you go over here to Manage Financial Institutions, And right here you can see I have PNC Bank already listed in my account. I can list several banks and choose one as my primary bank, but you have to have some bank listed here for you to begin to transfer money from your Payap wallet to your checking account or to your bank account. So you would click here to add the financial institution. There's a drop down here for your country. You choose your country. You select the bank. Like if I wanted to do Wells Fargo, I would click here, and it automatically fills in the address and the SWIFT code for Wells Fargo, because I certainly wouldn't have known the SWIFT code for Wells Fargo. The routing number you will know, that's on your check statements. It's on the bottom of your checks. And then the account number you would also know, or your IBAN, that information would be listed here. And then you would select your address, and you would select Save Changes, and now the bank info would be listed here. If I listed 2 or 3 other banks, they would all be listed here, and I could select my primary bank so that whenever I decided to transfer funds, it would automatically go to the primary bank. So let me go back to the overview page and show you a little bit about ordering your card. Now I've already ordered my card, and this tab right here would say Order Card if I hadn't already done that. And you can see right here when I click View Details, it's got the transaction information, and that's the blockchain information I told you about that makes sure it's secure. It's got the detail of what I've actually done, and it shows the amount, 10 XTB. So it costs something to order a card. It costs 10 XTB, and unless you have 10 XTB, you can't order a card. So the 2 things that are required for you to order a card and for this button to work when you click on it when it says Order Card is you would have to have filled out your information, your KYC information, and it would have to have been approved. So when you go back to that, and let me just go back to the account information and show you what it looks like again. When I go to upload a notification, you can see personal information approved. So if you come here and it says anything but approved, you can't order a card. It has to be approved before you can order a card. And if you get here and it's been approved and you click to order a card and it still won't let you order a card, it's because you don't have 10 XTB. So you can't order a card unless your information is approved under the KYC, and you must have 10 XTB to order the card. So once you order the card, you're going to be able to, it'll be mailed to you, and when you receive it, there will be numbers on there that you'll have to enter to activate the card. So you'll have to have it in hand to activate it, and then once it's activated, you'll be able to move funds to that card and either spend them or go to an ATM and withdraw the funds. So let me go over here to Payments and show you the 3 ways that you can withdraw money or send money somewhere else from your Payap account. So you have 3 ways to send money within your wallet. One is called Cloud to Cloud, and what that means is wallet to wallet. So if I have a friend that lives anywhere that has a Payap account, I can send them money. I would go right here to select the currency, and since I have Thunderbolt in my account, I might just send them Thunderbolt because that's what they have already. So if I wanted to send them 10 Thunderbolt, I would put that information here. I would put their phone number here and their name would come up. I would put a memo saying, have coffee on me. And I would click Save and review the payment. And it would go over and show me a review of the payment, and then I would send that money to them. Very easy to do. They're going to get a text message that says Candy sent you $10. So that's an easy way to send money from person to person. If you had somebody that wanted to join you in a business and they needed, you were sitting with them at a coffee shop and they didn't have their Payap account set up, you could easily help them set up their Payap account, and then you could send them $50, $100, however much it is for them to do what they need to do, and then they could turn around and send that to the company if they didn't have a credit card or if they had some way that they needed to get the money to the company. It's an easy way to transfer funds within the wallet. Another way is through debit card load, which we mentioned before. And again, you would go in here and put the amount that you want to send and review the card load, and it's going to show I can't show you because my card isn't here and it hasn't been activated, but it's going to show you what you've just recorded on there, and if it's accurate, you click yes, you put in your PIN, and that money is loaded to your card. And from that point, you could go to your ATM and withdraw the funds at the ATM machine in your own currency, or you could go and spend it any place that MasterCard is accepted. Now, the third way is by wiring funds. And you can see here, you would go and choose your currency of what you want to wire out. So I would want to wire to USD to my bank. I'm going to send $10. Right here where it says select or add payee, I'm choosing PNC. Now, if I had not already added PNC on the account profile information, there would be nothing here to click. So if you get here and you try to click something and you haven't added anything, that will not work. You have to have already entered your banking information into your profile section of the account. Once that's there, you can click PNC. It's going to show that I'm the owner of that account. It's going to ask for my email address. Down here, it's going to ask for my routing number and the purpose. And you need to put something here. Let's say it's from eBay. Commission from eBay. And I would save and review the payment. If it was correct what I was seeing on the review, then I would click yes. I would enter my PIN and it would be successfully sent. So it's just that simple. It's easy to send money from place to place. As I said, you have 3 ways. You can wire it, you can use your debit card load, or you can do cloud to cloud, which is wallet to wallet. Anybody else that has a wallet. That's the basic information that I wanted to go over with you today. One of the things we've had questions about is up here under activity. This is a way for you to see who has logged into your Payap account. So that if there's anything suspicious going on, if somebody logged in that you didn't recognize, you would know that something was happening in your account that was suspicious, and you would send a message by clicking on the little envelope here to send a message to the Payap corporate office. But right here, what you're seeing is not, I don't even know where this place is. This is not where I live. This is my IP address. This is what identifies my computer. But this is the internet service provider. So I'm using cable, Spectrum Cable, and one of their offices is in Vienna in the US. I didn't know there was even a Vienna in the US, but there is. If you scroll on down here, you're going to see that there are some times when I've logged in and it's going to say Atlanta right here. That's when I logged in using my phone. So it's a different IP address because this identifies me, but this identifies where the service provider was pinging to access the account. So if you get in here and there's something suspicious, definitely send us a message to let them know what's going on. But just so everyone knows, this doesn't mean you were in this area when you accessed your account. And that's one of the questions we had. So we have a great support system through our FAQs. If you look over here under account settings and under help, you're going to see all sorts of questions. You can put in load card and it's going to bring up all the different questions about loading your card. If you just want to go back to the help center and see all the different options, you can click on one of the different options. Current account information. Is a bank account assigned to me? Where is my bank account located? How do I access my bank account? So go back to Help Center. You're going to see there's also my personal wallet questions. Is my personal wallet secure? How do I log into my wallet? So there's a huge Help Center here. The best thing to do is go to that section first and see if you can get your question answered there. And that's the same way it is with anybody pretty much that you deal with as far as Facebook, Google, any of those companies. You just don't call for small problems that might be answered by looking at the FAQ. So that information is there. We will have different videos going over more detail on how you can add funds. It's easy to add funds to your account, but we won't go over that this time. You can add funds with cryptocurrency, and we have an assortment of cryptos that you can send over, or you can add funds via fiat currency. And we'll go over that with a different video. But I hope this has been helpful, and I hope you really enjoy using your Payap wallet.